Hi, everyone. Jeff Lee here, Program Manager of TMASF Connects, back once again with the Clearwaters and Cecilia Vega Mayer at the San Francisco Bicycle Coalition. Today, we're diving deeper into the work that SFBike does. Starting off, the San Francisco Bicycle Coalition focuses a lot on education and advocacy. What are some programs and resources you want to highlight for up and coming as well as veteran riders?
We have so many programs, so many events every month and even every week that are for new riders, for more experienced riders. We offer free classes all over the city, multiple times a week, especially for people that are just learning to ride, people that want to get more comfortable on their bike, people that want to get more comfortable riding in city infrastructure and navigating traffic. We also have classes for people who already do that, but want to practice more or want to learn how to navigate, challenging weather or ride at night. We teach people how to go on group rides together. We host group rides on the second and fourth Friday of every month. It's a women and non-binary group ride. That's a really wonderful space to be. There's also a monthly coffee meetup for that same group of people. We offer all kinds of resources for how to get around the city, like a really detailed biking and walking and transit map. Anything you want to add, Deb?
Yeah, I was just going to say, and Jeff, I hope it's okay if I, kind of jump into your next question about some of our in-person workshops and events. Cecilia listed a great kind of range of the types of things we do. Like just last Sunday, we had a history of the bike in Golden Gate Park. Amazing 150 plus year history of, some of those kind of paths through Golden Gate Park were established as bicycle paths, explicitly as bicycle paths 150 years ago. Monthly, we have this really popular member repair party where two of our colleagues who are kind of expert bike mechanics are there to guide people who want to learn how to work on their own bicycle, more than just putting air in the tire, but learning more of the kind of complex technology. And it's just great because people can come in, they can use all of our tools, they can put the bike up on a stand, and they can learn how to fix their own bike. And then they can take those skills back into their community. We're working with the Bicycle Film Festival, which is coming back to San Francisco for the first time in many years, I think pre-pandemic.
And I guess for our audience out there, I've talked to Deb and Cecilia previously, and a lot of the events they put on, I do want to mention, and they mentioned as well, it goes beyond the kind of the learn to ride and the learn to fix workshop that you guys host, but a lot of them are interactive, they're fun, they're educational. And I know a big event is Bike to Wherever Day coming up on Thursday, May 14th, formerly known as Bike to Work Day. What's it all about, and what's the idea behind the rebrand?
Yeah, well, people can probably guess what we rebranded from Bike to Work Day to Bike to Wherever Day. We have the pandemic to thank for that because so many people are having either hybrid or 100% remote work situation. The idea behind Bike to Wherever Day is, well, if you're working from home, you don't have to bike to work, but maybe we can encourage you to get out and bike to an event or meet someone for coffee or something like that. And having that structure and having someone show you the way is oftentimes the one thing that can really help you pivot into seeing biking as a viable option for you to get around. So it's like a celebration, it's an invitation, and it's also an opportunity for us to talk about the work we're doing to make more of the city more bikeable for everybody.
And kind of taking a step back to that idea of biking to work, does SF Bike work with buildings in the downtown area to make it easier for commuters and workers to ride their bike?
Yeah, we're just getting started working with buildings and property managers to support buildings to complete the requirements for the transportation and demand management program. So we're working with a building on Beach Street. We're working with companies like Google and UCSF to help make sure that their employees are really comfortable on their bikes and really comfortable on the bike routes that lead to Google or UCSF. And for the buildings that are trying to be TDM compliant, like a building that we're working with on Beach Street, we're helping make sure that the bike room is outfitted correctly for people that are riding their bikes to work. We're make sure that there are bike rentals available at these buildings so that if people transit into work, they BART into work or bus or even walk, that if they want to borrow a bike during the day to go run errands or go get some exercise or go have some fun, meet someone for coffee, that they can do that safely. We're supporting with mechanic support on these bikes too. We're making sure that these bikes are tuned up, ready to go, and safe to ride. And we're hoping to be building up this work more and more with buildings downtown, especially so that we can support everybody that's biking into work downtown, whether they're coming from other parts of San Francisco, all the way from the Sunset or the Richmond, or they're coming from other parts of the Bay Area and they're taking BART to work or the ferry to work, because we know that if there is access to biking and education and resources about how to bike safely and bike frequently, then people are more likely to bike. So that very much supports our mission and is work that we're just increasing as much as we can.
Okay, thank you both. We'll conclude our conversation next time with what's in store for the organization in the future.